Okay, what's up, guys? What you guys doing? You like my little microphone? Mishulo got me. I could do ASMR. I could do ASMR with this. I'm not going to though. Maybe I'll think about it. Anyways, what's up, guys? I was this close to not posting a video this week, and but I can't let myself down, and I can't and I can't let all the people that keep coming back down, like no son muchos, pero that's a lot of people. um, so, anyways, I don't know what this video is going to be. I wanted to kind of I know I already did like a reintroduction situation in my channel. Not really, more like updates and stuff. Pero I never actually sat down to like reintroduce myself. I know that a lot of people that are here or that have subscribed to me um, are people from a long time ago, like when I was doing TikTok a long time ago. I mean, I'm still doing TikTok here and there, pero ya casi no así como antes. Pero yeah, it's mostly people from back in the day that kind of just added me because of the version of myself that I was last year. No, not last year. A couple years ago. And I think I keep repeating myself and like I keep going in circles with this topic because I don't really know what to say. Um, I don't know. I'm in this point in my life where I don't know who I am. And I mean, I think right now is the perfect time to just kind of like say what's in my mind because um right before my birthday, I always end up in this spot where um I start reevaluating myself and my life and everything, and it becomes very depressing for a little bit. I don't know if this happens to everybody, but to me, I always freaking get depressed, like at least a little bit. Like antes de mi cumpleaños, I don't freaking know why. It just be like that sometimes. And I'm not trying. I've been struggling sometimes, but I'm not trying to freaking be on a sappy fucking mood. Like ain't nobody got time for that. But this always happens, and I think I just kind of anticipate it. This year, it's not as intense as it was in previous years, pero I think I still get in my head about it, and it's not so much that like that like I'm not content with my life. It's more I don't know what it is. I think it's more like the different versions of myself. Like I took this picture for one of my school projects last semester, and it was a picture of me, and I'm like looking down at a mirror that was covered in pictures of me from the past, and I think it's mostly me looking at the different versions of myself and thinking about how much life I've lived already. And it's not so much that I'm like, I mean, I guess it is sad, but I mean, I'm proud of myself. I'm proud for how far I've come. There's versions of me that were very depressing, but somehow I was always smiling. And I think that it's kind of a hard topic for me to talk about. So, especially because like I said, a lot of you guys are here from when I first started YouTube, when I first started doing TikTok. Um, you guys know the very hyper version of myself, the very like anxious person, and I am still anxious, but I get in moments like this one where I can sit down and really like talk about my thoughts and not stutter as much. And maybe I am gonna stutter in this video a couple times, but I feel like I wanted to give you guys a video that was kind of the raw truth of who I am. And um, don't get me wrong, that doesn't mean that like whoever I am in all those other videos is fake. Um, like I told you guys before, like si le exagero las cosas, but I'm also not like that at all times, every single day of the week. There's moments where I just kind of like want to sit down and like reevaluate life, and I'd be a very deep ass person, dude. Like, I mean, just if you think about someone that be in her head thinking about deep ass thoughts, that's me. Okay, that's me, and I can't. I like talking about it because it just like it gives me a sense of relief. So, especially because my mind kind of goes from this way to that way and it branches out into other different sections. And sometimes I don't even know where I was going with a couple things. So, we're just kind of going to like, I'm going to give you that version of myself, and I hope that you can still resonate with this version of myself, okay? Because I guess I'm starting to accept who I am, and I am trying to let it I'm trying to let her out, and I'm trying to let her be, because I have neglected her, or I have neglected this side of me for so long, because give me a second. Okay, so saying sorry about that. Es que yo soy bien pinche emotional, okay? Soy una persona emocional. Pinche deal with it. Anyways. Um, ¿Cómo se dice? I neglected this side of myself for so long because I'm not really sure why. Maybe it was a fear of like um scaring people off. And I think when I first started doing YouTube, social media, TikTok, whatever, um, I was expressing myself in a way that was authentic to me. I like since the beginning of time, I always said like one of my first videos is me introducing my channel, and my channel is based on misfits, people that don't feel like they fit in, and I never really did feel like I was someone that fit in. And I think that's part of the reason why. And when I was expressing myself, like I said, I had like a lot. I was very much like a very anxious person. I was freaking caffeinated to 100%. I was being the version of myself that I feel wasn't accepted in the outside world by a lot of people, and I was able to be that person with you guys. And then as time went by, I started growing, I started changing, and you know that version of myself evolved into a different version of myself, which is almost identical but not really. And and I think that this side of myself, like the one that likes to think about deep stuff and talk about deep stuff, and all this other stuff, um that version of myself kind of hid behind the scenes all the time, because I was afraid to just kind of say the wrong thing. Because when I think about things and when I say things sometimes and when I believe things, they come off very aggressive, I'm using my computer as my light because I don't have a freaking ring light. I lost it. It broke first. First of all, it broke and then I lost it. Anyways, that's beside the point. My point is that I was afraid to say something wrong, okay, and disappoint everybody and kind of mess up the idea that everybody had of me. Because, you know, when you have people telling you, oh, like, this is what I think about you, like, you're this type of person, it kind of puts this expectation on yourself, like, damn, like if I say something wrong and completely derail this idea of me from people that I feel that I finally like. Imagine finding your tribe, right? Imagine thinking that you found your tribe or like really believe in it, and and then you say something wrong, or you become this version of yourself that they don't want, and then you scare those people off when the sole purpose of your channel is to find your tribe. And I mean, I guess it's kind of like contradictory because, you know, the whole reason of me making this channel is me being my authentic self and like finding finding people that can connect with me by doing that, by being all versions of me, and all this other stuff. But I think I was just like putting too much pressure on one version of myself or like one part of myself, and that's when everything just kind of um stopped making sense, and I wasn't giving myself like enough credit, or I was being hard on myself, and I was kind of putting this pressure on myself to be this perfect version of what you guys wanted me to be, or what the people in the past wanted me to be. And um but when I get like this, I feel like I'm very like outspoken. I know in the past that I've been very outspoken about certain things, and I've said the right things and I've said the wrong things all at once. Um, when I talk about something that I'm passionate about and I truly believe it, even if it's wrong, I will fucking scream it to the to the ends of the earth, and freaking stand by it unless you prove me wrong with physical evidence. With physical evidence, and until it makes sense to me, then I'm like, oh, okay, oh shit, I was wrong, you were right. But other than that, that's what I'm scared of. I'm scared of that part of me that's like very fixed on things. That part of me that's not perfect, and it's mostly my fault. And it's kind of relieving. Roxanne wants to come out. Give me a second. Anyways, as I was saying, without before I was rudely interrupted. Yeah, it's mostly relieving because, well, it's relieving now that I'm talking about this, because then I don't feel like like I have to be perfect, and I don't feel like I have to be this version of myself that I don't want to be at the moment. Like, there's going to be a lot of sappy videos in my channel. There's going to be a lot of real videos in my channel. I remember one of the things that mi chulo tells me a lot is he's kind of against the fact that I'm vulnerable in front of a bunch of people in social media or online, because then they hold power over me, which is understandable. Like, I freaking respect them for that. But but it's also moments like this or videos like this that I look for, or people like these that I search for, or search to have a connection with, because then I don't feel crazy for feeling the way that I feel. You know what I mean? Or for viewing things the way that I view them. Um, so, anyways, my point is, and there's nothing against me, Shula. We both have very like different like mindsets that kind of work together because I can be vulnerable around the wrong people, and that could really backfire. Um, and stuff like that. I just think it's a matter of like me holding my ground and learning to um I mean keep having my back, dude. Like I've been doing this forever. I don't know what I'm scared of, but I've been doing this forever. I have my own back. When people fucking have backstabbed me time and time again, when I felt like I was at the freaking ends of the earth, um, on my own, I always had my back, and I think that I just need to have trust in myself. And um, I think that's something that everybody should do, or everyone should think about. You know, at the end of the day, you're gonna be okay, bro. Anyways, I'm sorry this video is so depressing, but as I was saying, like I said, it's almost like this happens every time before, um, like around my birthday. My birthday's in like 2 days, and having your birthday on Valentine's Day is kind of like also a thing that gets me thinking and my feelings. But that's beside the point. Now that we got that out of the way, with that being said, I wanted to reintroduce myself um, to this channel. I wanted to reintroduce my channel to anyone who watches it or chooses to spend some time in their day to watch it. Yeah, like I said, my channel is gonna be filled with very real things, very sappy things. Roxana, get down. También la Roxana. Yeah, it's gonna be filled with um hyper things, and it's gonna be filled with all the versions of myself, and some may be embarrassing. Some I may regret posting, but it is what it is at this point. Like, ya chillé como 20,000 veces online. So, I mean, it is what it is. Que no pinche chilla en el pinche online. Y I want to continue keeping this channel a channel that's like a safe space for everyone, especially like Mexican Americans, or like Latinos that like I don't know. I feel like we grew up different, and maybe that's just like an overstatement or something, but we have like it's a different vibe, okay? Our lives are a different vibe from other people's lives. I'm very much someone that's very family oriented. Okay, wait. Going back to the reintroduction. I am someone that's very family oriented. I am someone that um would much rather be alone. Not alone, así toda deprimida, ¿verdad? Pero I am someone that enjoys her time when she's alone. Um, because being someone that's in my head all the time, it gives me time and space to just kind of enjoy myself and have some peace of mind. Um, I am also someone that enjoys being happy. I enjoy to laugh about everything for no reason. Sometimes people ask me like, "Why are you laughing?" And I'm like, I'm just freaking happy. Like I don't realize I'm freaking laughing until I'm until someone points it out, until it bothers somebody, and they keep pointing it out like it's a bad thing. Like I'm just a happy person. Damn. Can I pinch a laugh? Like half the time I am this version of myself where I'm just sitting and I just want to talk about deep shit and like let all the shit out of my head. And other times I am like 100 miles per hour in my head, and I'm very social and I want to talk to everybody and I want to be everybody's friend and I want to laugh and giggle my freaking face off. And that's fine. I am someone that enjoys speaking both Spanish and English cuando se me dé mi pinche regalada gana. I don't like feeling like I had to explain myself as to why I like speaking Spanglish. Okay. A veces, a veces se me olvida that there's freaking like I'm speaking to someone that knows no I mean, yeah, they know no Spanish, and then here I go saying no pues wow, or oh no pues sí. But, and I speak to them in Spanish, and they're like, "Well, what does that mean?" But yeah, I like doing that. Um, I enjoy having a small group of people in my life. I don't do good. I don't do well currently in crowded areas. I mean, I do well. I feel like I'm getting better with like social anxiety because of my job, but I don't do well. Like, how do you say? Like I could be around surrounded by a bunch of people y todo el pedo, pero over time I get tired and then I want to pinche lay down and hide in a room that's quiet and breathe. Okay? Yeah. Um, I'm also about to turn 28. I'm in my late 20s. Um, I think the version that you guys met was 23. That was 5 years ago. um, este. Ay, wait. Me quito mis shoes. And my favorite hobbies are dancing, kickboxing, and making videos online for funsies. Um, I dabble in paintings and ceramics and stuff. Another one of my hobbies is like creating planners, creating things that would make my life make sense. I am in a journey of figuring out the type of person I am, and I feel like that's an ever evolving journey that no one can ever figure out. Um, we're never gonna figure it out because we're always evolving. But um, yeah, I think I'm just more trying to accept all versions of myself and be proud of them. And you know, yeah, I feel like this version of myself is better at explaining herself in English. In English, and I can speak a little bit better. Like I don't know what's in my mind. Michula used to say that. What's in your mind, Michula? And I'd be like, and then I just like word vomit everything that I was thinking about. But anyways, yeah, this feels good. Yeah, this is a version of me. that I've been hiding. I hope it's not depressing or anything. I hope you guys keep wanting to watch my channel and, you know, join me on this journey. Like, I'm still learning to be an adult, as I'm sure a lot of you are also. And I'm still learning to manage my thoughts, my feelings, my emotions. I'm learning to be uh, a stable human being. Which I am not 50% of the time. Um, just because I seem happy or like super joyful all the time doesn't mean that um, that's what's going on in my head. um, I don't know. I just hope that, yeah, a lot of you guys can resonate with this version of me, and I hope that you guys, um, love her just as much as every other version of myself, even on my bad days. Even on my days where I say stupid shit and everybody's like, what the fuck, where did this come from? Someone has some issues. Then, if you, if you guys are able to accept me for that, then you're a real one. You know where it's at. It's right here. Okay. Pues, yeah. Let me know if you guys want to see more videos like this. Kind of like just me sitting and talking and talking about deep shit, talking about stuff that you want to talk about. Deep shit. Ok, pues entonces ya. Ya me siento mejor. Welcome to my channel. Thank you guys for watching. And I hope to see you guys next time. Bye. Bye.